doing?
How am I doing? How am I doing? I just watched one of my daughters die before my eyes. I'm very pissed with a touch of sadness in there. You've never had children, I'm assuming? So you have no idea how hard something like this hits a parent.
Wait, one of your daughters?
Yes. Jenny was created from a forced tissue sample of mine years ago. So she was my daughter, but not completely by blood. However, my other daughter, Susan, is truly of my blood. Well, kind of. She was my granddaughter, but she was the closest thing I ever had to having an actual daughter. It's been ages since I've seen her. I was a very different man back then, though.
Which incarnation of yours was she with?
Believe it or not, my first incarnation. She was there from the very beginning, but then she left me. Or, rather, I had to leave her behind. I mean, we did meet again, but let's just say that was one heck of a day. And it had 5 different me's there. After that, though, she went back to her life, and I've never heard from her since.
Then maybe we should visit her. It might help you get over Jenny, was it?
Thank you for the offer. Really. But I think doing that would only make things worse. Besides, we have other issues to deal with. The silence.
The who?
Oh, right. You haven't had time to adjust to them yet. They're good like that. You look at them and you know they're there. But you turn around and it's like they were never there at all.
I remember seeing Jenny die, but not who killed her. Are you saying this silence was what killed her?
Yes, but it's kind of surprising since the last time I encountered them, we had killed almost every last one on Earth.
Well, there's the key right there. On Earth, but not in the entire universe.
I suppose you're right. Well, I have a device that will help you not forget them once you look away. It's taken a while to build, but I finally got it just right. Will be but a tick.
Doctor, is that you? I didn't think you'd bounce back that fast to start trying to play a trick on me. Okay, that's not funny anymore, Doctor. Cut it out.
Who are you talking to?
Very funny. I know it was you calling my name in a weird-sounding voice.
I assure you it wasn't me. What exactly did this voice sound like?
Sounded like gurgling with an eerie echo to it.
What? No. Not here. No! Put this on! Now!
What's wrong?
Jordan, I swear that wasn't me saying your name. It was the silent!
You mean a being from the silence?
They must have latched onto your subconscious back on Agora in the moment you forgot about seeing the silent.
I didn't know you were good at jewelry, Doctor.
This may look like a simple necklace. Well, okay, it pretty much is. But it's more than that, too. This device will help you remember seeing the silence when you face away from them.
So where do we start, then? Clearly, the silence have somewhat of a hold of my subconscious, so they'll be able to track us wherever we go.
Actually, that necklace removes their implanted controls, so you're free. For the silence, however, I think I may have to revert to rather desperate measures.
Desperate measures? How desperate are we talking here?
I need to find her, and fast.
Find who?
The only other woman in the universe that has been around as long as I have and who has encountered the silence before.
Wait, you can't be serious. Her? You want to find her, after what she and her other incarnations did to us?
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Grandfather, we have to get out of here.
I know, my dear. I know. Once those Daleks pass by, we'll make a run for it into the TARDIS.
All right, I'm ready when you are.
Now, Susan, run!
It is the Doctor! Exterminate! 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 Exterminate!
That was a close one, Grandfather.
You couldn't be more correct, my child. Those Daleks have really upgraded from the last time I saw them.
But how is that possible?
The universe is a very complicated thing, Susan. Things we think to be impossible are merely things we haven't encountered yet. I did happen to actually meet a rather distant future version of myself not too long ago. Perhaps that eccentric fellow can shed some light on the matter at hand. Hold on, my dear. We must travel into the future.
Of course, Grandfather.
Doctor, where are we?
Welcome to the Shadow Proclamation. It's kind of like the official police force of the universe, except they aren't exactly the best at even being that.
Mocking us will only make it harder for us to get along, Doctor.
Well, honestly, we never really get along to start off with, so why stop now?
What are you here for? Another mess of yours to clean up? And who is this? Another human? Well, you certainly have a type, don't you?
I take it I'm not the first companion to accompany you here, am I?
I'm afraid not. But to the reason why we're here, I need to see one of your prisoners.
One of our prisoners? I never took you for one to visit prisoners, Doctor.
Well, things change. Now, can we see the prisoner or not?
She's this way.
Who is that?
She is the Shadow Architect, or the one in charge of this place. She also has the ability to sense happenings in the universe, though she may not be exactly good at that.
I am very good at hearing, though.
Oh, right, sorry.
What do you want now? I told you Doctor. This certainly is a surprise.
Trust me, I wouldn't be here if I wasn't desperate.
Oh, I see. And you brought the little human. I'm surprised she's still alive, knowing how you are and all.
I can handle whatever he does. Thank you very much.
Awfully prideful, this one, isn't she, Doctor? See why you like her.
Missy? I need your help.
Wow, there's something I never thought to hear you say.
In your years of experience, you've ran into the race called the Silents, correct?
As a matter of fact, I have. I do believe you have too, if memory serves.
Yeah, and I thought it was the last I received them until now.
The Silents are back. No, that's not possible.
I'm afraid it is. And they are back in an even bigger way than before.
So then what are you coming to me for?
I need your help in taking them down, except this time for good.
It has been getting awfully boring in this little cell. One condition though. I help you, and I'm out of here. For good.
That is completely out of the question. If she so much as leaves this place, I'll have the both of you imprisoned here for the rest of your endless lives.
Well, nobody wants that. No, do they? No. However, my companion is very persuasive.
Seriously? You must really be desperate. Vortex manipulator, cheap and nasty time travel. Couldn't use it with their shields. Come on, grab hold.
That's enough!
That was interesting.
Laughing. You're seriously laughing!
Well, would you rather I was screaming? It's actually quite funny this, you know. We haven't been here since we were kids, and now you're only back when the world's about to end.
It's more than just Gallifrey at stake, it's the entire universe! I lost one of my daughters to a silent only 3 hours ago! That made it very personal, so if you don't mind, take this seriously, Missy!
Seriously? That made it personal for you. Do you ever stop to think what happened to me when you weren't around? They took my daughter from me ages ago. And does that ever stop me from helping you? No. So don't you dare say it's personal.
Did you say daughter? You never told me you had a daughter. How old was she?
Doesn't matter. She's probably dead. I didn't set the vortex manipulator for Gallifrey, so what the hell are we doing here?
Beats me. I didn't preset anything either.
Guys, we have company.
Great, another one. Could do with a bit of a touch-up though. I never do like it when you redecorate this thing.
That's the very first model after I changed to the police box.
You mean got stuck on it?
Seriously? That was in the museum too? I think I may have to find out who starts all those in the future one of these days. Missy, you'll want to brace yourself. If it's who I think it is, the last time you two met, we all were here to stop you from controlling time.
Ugh, not the granddad. Could have at least been the one with the scar. I like that one.
He certainly was quite the crazy incarnation, wasn't he?
Would you two stop talking about me, please?
You? What are you doing here? I thought we banished you away.
Whoa! She's with me. Trust me, it's a long story, but I need her help.
Wait, is this the eccentric man in the purple coat? The man you were speaking about, grandfather?
Why, yes it is, my dear.
That's quite enough of that. Yes, he is one of my future incarnations that I've met. As for that woman, she's an old Academy friend I once had.
If we're quite finished with introductions, did your TARDIS randomly take you here as well? What the hell are we all here for?
Actually, I did this. I tracked down this chap here and brought us all to a place where we are neutral. I'm in need of your assistance, my boy.
My boy? I'm older than you, old man. Since you brought us all here, though, what is it that you need my help with?
Well, it seems somewhere in time there is a rift that is blending the past with the future. Susan and I were on board a Dalek ship when we noticed the Daleks looked a bit more advanced than when I last saw them.
Well, I suppose that is a bit of an issue, isn't it?
We weren't sure where to go, so Grandfather thought consulting a future incarnation would be wise.
Very wise decision. Now I see where you can get yours from.
It's a lifelong trait.
What am I, Dr. Lever? I seem to remember getting better grades than all of you at the academy. Thank you very much.
One time, we just happened to be going through an odd phase where we ignored everyone and did what we thought was right.
Are you sure you got over that phase? Because I'm pretty sure you still do that.
She may be right, lad. Who is she exactly?
The name's Jordan. I'm his newest companion.
Newest, eh? Well, it seems your life is truly turning around for the better from the last time we met.
I wouldn't quite say that. Oh, Jordan, this is our granddaughter, Susan.
A pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
Seriously, boys, we do have a reason for being here, and it's not to get acquainted with each other.
You're certainly right, my lady. We must find where the rift between the past and the future is immediately.
Well, where should we start? There could be infinite possibilities to pick from.
Well, perhaps using your technical devices would help. Honestly, I'm the only one that's actually thinking around here. The point in which we are looking is... Oh dear. That's not good. Not good at all.
Missy, where is it?
Mondas.
No, no, no. I am not going back to that place. Not again.
Alright, I guess the other dock, and I will go there. Missy, I'm assuming there's a second one as well?
Unfortunately, yes, that's the point. Well, it's an even worse place. It's on Scaro.
Of course, it makes sense, since Susan and I did see future Daleks. That would have to be where they came from.
Right. So you and I will go to Mondas. Missy, you and Jordan and Susan will go to Scaro.
I'm sorry, what? I am not going back there. No, 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 no. No way. Not after the last time.
Missy! Ugh! I do not have time to argue with you. Fine. Susan, take Jordan with you to Scaro. Trust me, she's very good at protecting people. You'll be in good hands.
Very well, Sorry, it's just a tad odd calling you Grandfather when I call him it.
It's perfectly understandable. I'll give you a personal transporter. It only has enough juice for 2 trips, so make sure you only use it to get there and to get back. Otherwise, you'll be stuck on the planet of the Daleks forever.
Don't worry, Doctor. We'll make it back. You have my word.
Let's hope so. Here you are.
Thank you. But if I may ask, what exactly are we supposed to do when we get there?
I can answer that. When you get there, you should see a time lift open and exposed. At that point, you need to close it.
But how? Neither of us have a sonic screwdriver.
A what?
Oh, I don't think they're at that point yet, Missy.
Well, great. I guess I have to now, despite my feelings towards it. Very well. Come on, girls. We have places to be, things to do.
Jordan, please watch Susan.
We are counting on you to do that. If you fail, the greatest of consequences will be brought upon you.
Wow, no pressure.
And what about me? Am I not important enough to protect?
My dear, you are more likely to be crazy enough for the Daleks not to attack you.
And plus, you know how to protect yourself.
Well, glad to know you boys really trust me. Please don't screw this up now, you alrighty?
You really trust our Susan with that woman?
No. But with Jordan, yes. If Missy gets out of hand, Jordan will protect her. Now, we have work of our own to do. I suppose we'll be taking your TARDIS, as you pulled me away from mine.
That does seem to be the logical move at this moment. Onward, my boy.
Wow, not even a sorry. I really was a jerk. Oh my, how I have missed this model. Brings back so many old memories.
My boy, we are here on a mission, not to remember the past.
You're right. We're heading to Mondas, the home of the Cybermen, the original Cybermen.
Indeed. We must be careful, though. The Cybermen are a very ruthless race.
Oh, trust me, it only gets worse. Way worse.
I'm not liking the sound of my future.
Let's just say you have a bit of good and a bit of bad to look forward to.
We've arrived. Come now.
Whoa. Not even a look at the scanner or anything?
The scanner is temporarily disabled.
I'm sorry, what? You're flying the TARDIS without a functioning scanner? To think you were the smartest of us all! I guess I judged myself incorrectly.
I have been busy. I'm sure you've had rather pressing times in your life that took you away from fixing up the TARDIS.
Well, yes, but I did eventually fix it. How long have you gone without it?
I would say about 2 Earth weeks.
When we are done here, we're fixing your dang scanner. The last thing I want is you getting killed and taking the rest of us with you.
My chap certainly has short fuse these days. Well, my boy, where should we start?
I'm getting readings northeast from our position.
Very well then, let's not waste any time standing around.
As you said earlier, we have to be careful. This place may seem empty, but there are still old cyber guards. Or the Mundashian versions.
Then we best look out for each other, yes?
I guess so. It's not like I really have a choice, do I? So, if you don't mind me asking, have you met any other humans yet? Perhaps in Ian or Barbara?
No, I can't say we have. Why? Is that of great importance that we do?
Well, in a way, yes. You did end up on Earth, so I would assume Susan is attending school there.
Ah, that she is. The smartest of her class, in fact, but you probably already know that.
That is an accurate deduction. One I can't deduce is why the last time we met, Susan wasn't with you. Where was she?
Believe it or not, she was actually on Earth in school. I was taken away so quickly that I was unable to bring her back with me.
I suppose that does make sense. That day was rather racy anyways.
Indeed it was, my boy. It seems we have company.
Well, you're not wrong there.
Halt. Identify yourself or be deleted.
I'm afraid we left our IDs in our vehicle. It's a few miles back.
The colorful man is trying to dodge us. Who are
We are your worst nightmares.
We are the ones who will stop you every time.
you? These words mean nothing. What is your name?
I am the Doctor.
The original, you might say.
You will be deleted for the death of our fellow Cybermen.
From what I heard, he threatened my other self when he came in peace, so he kinda deserved it. Now, if you want to be spared of his fate, you'll tell us where the time rift is.
The rift is not to be tampered with. We would give our lives to protect it.
You idiotic tin men! That rift would rip you apart in an instant.
But it has not. It has brought us closer with our future, with our ultimate forms.
Trust me, you're still easily beaten in that form than your current form. Now, the rift, where is it?
We will never tell you.
Well, that's a rather shame, then, isn't it, my boy?
Oh, I completely agree.
Cease this conversation and surrender.
I don't think so.
The scream of a Mondasian Cyberman. Something I didn't think I'd ever hear.
I get used to it. The rift is this way. Shall we?
Well, we've arrived. I suppose we should find that rift so we can beat this place.
I agree. Cybermen are one thing, but Daleks, well, they're better at killing.
I never imagined myself actually being on the home planet of the Daleks. Grandfather always made it seem like a terrible place.
Oh, he wasn't wrong. This isn't my first time being here. In fact, it seems they've rebuilt rather quickly since I last encountered them.
Missy, let's just find this rift and get out of here.
I agree with Jordan.
Aw, are you too scared of the Daleks?
let's just say I've had a bad experience with them.
They destroy everything not Dalek. How can you not be afraid?
Dear, if you get to my age, you know not to fear things anymore. The Daleks are one of those things.
Okay, can we please move?
Alright, don't get your pants in a knot. According to my vortex manipulator, the rift is a few miles southeast from here.
Good. Let's go then.
Yes, ma'am.
Watch her. I found that she's not to be trusted.
From how grandfather acted, I don't doubt you.
I promised my doctor I'd protect you, so stay with me and we'll make it out of this.
Oh, no worries. You seem like you know what you're doing. That's good enough for me.
Good. Let's go.
So, if you don't mind me asking, what's your doctor, a future incarnation of grandfather, like?
Well, he used to be a very caring and generous man. One who would do anything for the universe. He still is that way. Except he went through an event where he was taken out of time and came back a different man. He's slowly getting better, but there are times when I just don't know how to handle him.
That sounds like grandfather. He cares for me very much, but he can be extremely stubborn and at times very rude.
Well, he sounds tamer than my doctor, but I kind of see where you're getting at.
Where did you meet him?
Well, that's actually an interesting story. See, I've met a few of your grandfather's future incarnations, besides the one I'm with.
You've met multiple? Oh, that must be exciting.
I guess that's one way to describe it. The doctor I'm with now saved me from extinction. Was the very last human on Earth.
I'm actually frequently on Earth for school. Have you heard of Coal Hill School in London?
I have, except it was destroyed where I come from.
Well, I suppose nothing lasts forever.
But you go to school in the 60s, right? Things must seem so different there from now.
Oh, for sure. But I always like change and discovering new things.
I suppose I'm kind of like that too. I think you and I will get along just nicely, Susan.
I think so too.
If you two are done playing catch-up, I found the rift.
I thought you said it was miles to get there. It's maybe been a half a mile.
Ugh, I'm sorry. I can't be perfect like the two of you. Now shut up and get over here.
She's a very unusual woman.
Yeah, you could say that again. The rift, it's barely taller than myself.
Don't let that fool you. Rifts may be small, but they have big impacts on the universe and time.
I've only seen one, but it was only the size of a small hole. It took my grandfather's electrical device though, and we haven't seen it since.
Ah, the times when the doctor didn't have a sonic screwdriver. Good times.
Can we just close this thing already?
No, Miss Impatient. We have to wait for the other two doctors to find theirs first and close it at the same time.
I'm sure grandfather will find it.
That's if my doctor hasn't gotten them lost.
Hello, beauty. Well, I mean, you're a rather nasty force in the universe, but you're still a great wonder.
If you're done gazing at it, we need to close it for good.
Sorry, yes. We should contact the others. Missy, do you read me?
Well, it's about time. You were wondering when you'd find the other rift.
Are you ready?
Ready when you are, dearie.
Jordan, the Daleks are coming.
Get behind me.
I guess they just can't stay away. Doctor, we may have some Daleks on our tail, and we may not be able to close it now.
Now, my dear, you listen to me. You listen here. We are closing these rifts once and for all right now. If you have any issues with that, then that's a rather unfortunate but means nothing.
You will be deleted.
I have an idea. It's a risky one, but I think it'll work.
What all ears?
We get the Daleks and Cybermen to cross over to you, and the Daleks kill it, and then we close the rifts right after, and everything is back to normal.
Worth a try. Ready for the package?
What about the Daleks?
Don't worry, we'll be gone long before they try to come back to kill us.
What? I don't want to die.
Don't worry, you won't. Not while I'm still standing.
Your Cyberman is here. Close the rift, now.
Right. Begin. Alright. Now return of Jordan and Susan, and I will let you walk without any interference.
Well, that certainly is a tempting offer, but I kinda have plans of my own, so I'm afraid I have to decline.
Miss,
What are you doing? We had a deal.
Jordan, you should know by now not to trust me.
I've always known that. It's just I didn't think you'd turn back when you've come this far.
What are you blabbing on about now?
You helped the doctor because he offered you something you couldn't resist. You follow through, but you fall short of actually fulfilling your end of the bargain. Just think, perhaps you wouldn't have to run into my or Susan's doctor again if you just did as you said you would.
Well, you got guts, girl, I'll give you that. But I don't really care if they try to find me again or not. I've evaded them before. I can do it again.
Sorry, but Susan and I are getting back, with or without you.
Try anything, and Susan goes bye-bye.
I don't have to do anything. But he does.
Hello, dear. Love the retro look. It fits.
You will be deleted.
I certainly will not.
What are you doing?
Getting us home. Grab on.
Ready.
Doctor, here we come.
You are an enemy of the Cybermen. You will be destroyed.
Jordan, you're alright.
Did you have any doubts I wouldn't be?
Susan? My dear Susan?
Grandfather!
What happened to Missy?
We had to leave her behind. Didn't really feel like sticking around on Skyro.
No one wouldn't. Well, my boy, you've done it again. Thank you.
Oh, come on now. Take some of the credit. And plus, Jordan and Susan helped too. It was a team effort.
Indeed, it was. Now we must be getting back. I believe Susan has a test to take back at school.
Oh, Grandfather, I can take that whenever I want. We do have a time machine.
Susan, you're taking that test right away. End of discussion.
You're not my... Oh, wait. I guess you are. It really is quite unfair having two grandfathers here.
My dear, some would call that a blessing. Until the next time, my boy.
Yes, but perhaps under better circumstances.
Yes, that would be ideal. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Doctor. Goodbye, Jordan.
Goodbye, Susan. If you ever need someone to chat with via TARDIS, give me a ring.
Will do.
The TARDIS is quite a ways away. It'll take us an eternity to get back.
Actually, it won't. Just grab your key and hold it for 3 seconds.
Very well.
And your ride has arrived.
Thank you. I shall remember this for future reference.
Man, I really get tired of seeing him.
You must love yourself first to love others.
Oh, don't pull that crap on me.
So, where to now?
Well, back to get our TARDIS, then to find where the silents are. I haven't forgot about them.
Sounds like a plan. Though, can't you just summon your TARDIS here too?
You know what? Just be quiet.
Nah, I'd rather point out your flaws than do that.
I can't believe we're actually about to make workable nanobots for the people. This will be our biggest breakthrough yet.
Let's get through the test first, then celebrate, alright? You've been hurt the last 3 times. We should be cautious, not crazy.
Fair enough.
Alright. Test number 507, nanobot enlargement. Activate the ray.
Ray activated.
The ray's starting to break out! Shut it down! Shut it down now!
I can't! It's out of my control!
Gina! Are you alright?
I don't feel right.
Look, the ray's working on the nanobots. Let's just finish this out.
Jet.
sorry, but I must finish this.
Oh, gigantic! The rays! What have we done?
Gina, what have I done?